Boruto Uzumaki is a fucking legend. He he has what he does in this late pages is actually astonishing to me. Now, this could, of course, to be some spoilers, so just to let you know. So what we have here is a picture that Naruto is actually going into a brand new form. Like, I don't know what this form is, but looking at what he is, like, look at this. He looking prime, ready to beat the dog shit out of this guy. And I can't wait to see how this goes because this has probably been a while since I actually been really excited for Naruto as a character. I think the most exciting I've been for Naruto besides this was actually Sage Mode. Like seeing something like this again, like where it's just out of nowhere and he just does that, bro, that is amazing to me. And not only him this, Boruto was actually he was fully willing to kill himself just to be able to save the world. And that is crazy to me. Like, cause Boruto as a character was a character that was incredibly selfish, just wanted attention for himself, trying to get his father attention for himself. In the movie, he was the tool to cheat. He was willing to sacrifice everyone else's chance of being a Chunin just to be able to gain his own satisfaction. And now, after all this time, he gets to development. He realized, okay, I gotta protect my village. I want to protect my family. I gotta sacrifice myself. I gotta take one for the team. And Ishiki, he was full of. He looked like he is full aware of Boruto, what he was trying to do, and he could not. He did not want to do that, and I guess that's because if you know if because Ishiki can't really kill Boruto. I think what I'm thinking is he's like a source. Boruto is like a potential backup for Ishiki, and that would be interesting just in case like Kawaki, if that's not an option, he could try to use Boruto as a scapegoat, and that is very interesting. Like he's going so far out of his way to literally break his fucking arm off, and so that way he can not even be able to kill him at all. And the fact that that the fact that like Sasuke, okay, it doesn't seem like Sasuke was trying to. It doesn't seem like Sasuke was trying to stop Boruto from killing himself. And the fact that, like, I will say this, Boruto have more guts than Naruto does at his age. Naruto would not have been willing to kill himself for the sake of the world. Like, when you talk about a literal god who can literally destroy the earth at any single moment, and for why? Like, the thing I do wonder what Boruto's thinking, why he wants to be able to kill him. And with that being said, Naruto literally said, oh wait, hold up, give me 1 minute. Okay, here we go. Kurama literally said after he used this new transformation, he could potentially die. Now, I've been waiting for this for a long while because I think for Boruto to progress the way he does, for Boruto to be who he is in the future, the guy who he was facing against Kawaki in like the first episode or first chapter or whatever, Naruto has to die. Now, granted, I don't want Naruto to die. He is an amazing character. I mean, Boruto is never going to top him. But the thing is, Naruto has to die. Otherwise, he's always going to be protecting Boruto. And Boruto has to be a character that has to realize that even the adult can't beat this guy. And so because Boruto's kind of been the person that doesn't really train a lot. So I mean, with Naruto or Sasuke dying, I think that would really motivate them, especially Sarada, considering that I don't believe he has to free Tomo Sharingan the full mastery of the regular Sharingan. So seeing her father die, or Naruto die, one of them, hearing either who, I think will really give her that push to unlock that Sharingan. Now, whether or not if Naruto died, whether or not if she just hears about it, would that be able to unlock the Sharingan, or does she actually need to literally see it happening in front of her eyes? But I think, regardless, I think this would be amazing because Naruto. Cause there's really two ways they could have done Naruto in this new sequel. They could have really depowered, like nerfed Naruto a tremendous amount in order for Boruto to shine, or to kill off Naruto. And I think it's better to kill off Naruto because if you depower Naruto, you essentially made his progress to Hokage basically futile. I mean, while here, I mean, at least he had a good, I think it was like a good 15-year run, 12-year run. I think Boruto he's currently like 15, 16, I don't know, around then. Well, actually, he's probably 13, my bad. Because he doesn't look that old. But regardless, this right here, and not only that, if Naruto dies, right? If Naruto dies, what the hell is gonna happen to Kurama? Because because it doesn't seem like Kurama. Because if Naruto dies, what exactly gonna happen to Kurama? Because Kurama doesn't. Because tail beasts doesn't really. They don't permanently die. They reincarnate. So say for like all the tail beasts, the Jinchuriki, they die. But like the overall the tail beasts themselves, they just reincarnate. Like for example, Gaara, he was dead at the beginning of Naruto Shippuden, but the one-tailed Shikaku, I mean, he's still alive, obviously. So I'm just wondering how in the world is Kurama going to play a factor in this? If Naruto supposedly died, will Kurama choose a new Jinchuriki, or will he be just help from the sideline? Because Kurama is an essential part of Naruto's life, so I'm just wondering, since he's been a part of Naruto's life for so long, will he try to go on to help Boruto's life, so as an honor to Naruto? I just wonder how all that will play out, because I mean, Kurama and Naruto, they're best buddies. He does not want Naruto to die, obviously. So I'm just wondering how will Kurama deal with all this? Because I don't think Ishiki really cares for Kurama. I mean, he's not really applying focus, because with Madara, he needed Kurama to be Tento Jinchuriki. Ishiki doesn't really care about that because one, he's already a god, while Kurama, he's just food, he's just fodder food basically, but he's not really essential. The Karma mark, that's essential, so it could be fully rebirthed as a god, because that vessel is just not holding out for him. That vessel is just not working out for him. Now, I just don't know how this is gonna go, because these chapters really have been crazy. Like, I don't know how exactly it's gonna go, especially with Naruto saying how he's going to basically protect the Hokage at any cost, despite the risk of his new mode. Like, I am very intrigued to see how this goes, and I do wonder if Naruto wasn't Hokage, would he been able to master this new mode? Because Naruto doesn't have time to be doing that, but I just wonder would he be able to master this new mode if he wasn't the Hokage or any of that, really. I mean, he just wasn't busy all the time. Could he be able to master it and then possibly beat Ishiki? And not only that, it's the form that Naruto's in. Does it does it include save mode? Is it stacking alongside save mode, or is it just a regular new mode? I would imagine save mode, but then again, this new mode might already be tackling enough on Naruto. Cause the thing I imagine is this new mode that Naruto's taking, it consumed a shit ton of chakra. Like with my guy, it was literally chewing up his life force. Like I imagine the same is with Naruto's new form, because I mean, it's just not a form he could readily go into, so it just wouldn't work, despite having Kurama cooperation after all this time, and after the bonds he made, it's just not gonna work. And I just wonder how exactly it's going to go out. But I guess we'll just see I believe in 2 to 3 days. So let me know what you think of the upcoming chapter. And I'll see you guys on